as of June or July of 2015 is when they've stopped doing inspections for new shops.
They can be shut down on the spot. They can be forced to close their doors. There will be an investigation done, and depending on the severity of their crime, per se, recently there's been up to a $50,000 fine, and they're given 30 days to pay it.
You just file a claim and you're just a number and it all goes to Juno. You know what I mean? I guess there's been quite a few other cases. Like, I'm not the only one based on going on the website. If you go on to courtview.com and you Google some of these nail salons, you'd be very surprised to see that they settled. The judgment's satisfied. It doesn't say what happened, but they sure as heck didn't get sued for not paying a bill.
I would say about 15 years ago, we always were a little bit more like, uh-oh, the board could show up and check in on you if you weren't doing your job. And I felt like because of that, people were more likely to follow the rules and do things the way that they were supposed to. But now with less strict actions, and I mean, you could call and report over and over again and nothing be done, people are slacking. I mean, you walk into businesses and it's like appalling what you see. I hear about businesses, double dipping wax sticks, not wearing gloves. I've heard everything. It's pretty disgusting, and that's because it's become lack due to the carelessness of the inspectors.
There's big discrepancy on who's in charge, DEC or Board of Barbers and Hairdressers. So the Board of Barbers and Hairdressers had a contract with DEC to do the inspections. DEC refused to do them. So it wasn't due to budget cuts. They just didn't think it was worth their time to inspect them, even though they were under contract and still being paid to do the inspections.
What's really scary is last year our licenses went up the fees went up pretty extensively, and then they drop the inspectors. It's like, what am I paying for? I understand I'm paying for a piece of paper that says I have a license, but there's no one protecting my clients. That's really scary.
They have a packet that explains all the rules and regulations of what a salon, nail salon, day spa, pool, tattoo shop, whatever it may be, has to follow. And as of now, in order to open up a shop, all you have to do is sign a waiver saying you meet all those requirements instead of somebody actually coming in to check and make sure.
You have nail techs that think they can do waxing, and then you have hairdressers that think they can do facials. They're two different licenses, two different educations completely. So we really need to crack down and get inspections and make sure people are doing what their license says they're qualified to do.
There's a huge gap between getting things like where we're complaining and getting things accomplished. And that's scary for clients. This whole thing's scary for clients. Yeah, I want to protect myself as a business owner, but what comes first is my client and their safety. And if we don't have anybody, doing their jobs and inspecting us, then the downward spiral is that people aren't doing things the way that they should be doing, unfortunately.